Hi, I'm Christina Sage. I have been teaching yoga for 30 years and for the past 15 years I've been specialising in teaching to students with substance misuse issues and bettering mental health. I also work for the Prison Phoenix Trust. And this is the series that I use most of all. This is one of my favourite series. It's for relaxation, it's for if you've had a hard day at work, feeling a bit stressed and you just want to chill out. This is the one for you. See you on the mat. So make sure that you are somewhere comfortable. And we'll start off lying on our backs, knees bent, soles of the feet on the floor. If you need a cushion for your head, then get a cushion for your head. But the most important part of this is to be comfortable. So once you're comfortable, just taking the moment, have your eyes closed, again if that's comfortable for you, or open if that's better. And arriving into the moment, just noticing where you are. Noticing the sensations in your body. How does your body feel today in this moment? And then really noticing the contact of your body on the earth, on the ground, on the surface that you're on. And on every exhalation, inviting the body to get heavier and heavier. As you let go of any of that tension that you unconsciously are holding on to. Just allowing the body to drop. And then bringing your awareness to your breathing. What's your breathing doing today? Noticing, how does it feel to breathe in? What sensations happen as you breathe in? And what happens as you breathe out? And then we're going to invite the breath to slow down as much as is comfortable for you. So taking a full and steady exhalation, emptying your lungs completely. And as you breathe in, breathing into the upper lungs, middle of the lungs, to the lower lungs, feel the belly rising up towards the sky. The whole rib cage expands and opens. And as you breathe out, a softening, allow the belly to soften back towards the spine as you breathe out from the lower, the middle and the upper. So just doing that, breathing for as long as is comfortable for you, just feeling the body waken on the inhalation. Getting expanding and opening, and on the exhalation, that softening, releasing, and letting go. And then bringing to mind the words, may I be peaceful and at ease. And feeling those words land in your system like seeds. You might not be feeling peaceful or at ease, but just offering yourself an opportunity to connect. May I be filled with a gentle kindness, so softening the edges of any judgment, criticism, anger. May I be filled with a gentle kindness. And keeping your awareness on the sensations in the body, the fullness of your breath, and these words throughout the session. We're going to cross the right leg over the left leg. And then we're going to take both knees over to the left. So if you need a cushion, there's one over here, or more cushions, then you can take that. Just allow the knees, because you don't want to be supporting the knees hovering in the air. So get as much cushions as you need. Take the right arm up and over, look towards the right side. And just allow the body to let go. Feel the earth, feel your body resting on the earth, and feel the support the earth gives your body. So you breathe fully and deeply in, and on the exhalation, inviting the body to let go, to release as you soften through the shoulder, face, into the hips and down the legs to the feet. The exhalation opening into the right side. And then bring the right arm down. So again, stay in the posture if you need to, as long as you want. And I'll just move the cushion over here. And then crossing the left leg over the right leg. Take both knees over to the right. Again, if you need that support, have the support. Bring your left arm up and over. Look towards your left side. And allow the body to let go. So as gravity is doing the work here, you're not forcing your body to do anything. Letting go into the left shoulder, through the muscles of the face, down to the hips, the knees, the legs to the feet. Again, breathing fully and deeply in, expanding, and on the exhalation, softening, body letting go. And staying there as long as you like. On the exhalation, bring the left arm down, bring the knees back up towards the sky or the ceiling, and just rest. Take a moment. And then we're going to lift both feet off the floor. And on the inhalation, extend the heels up towards the sky. On the exhalation, bend your knees. On the inhalation, extend, bring the arms up and over. On the exhalation, bend the knees, bring the arms down. On the inhalation, extend. So really allowing the breath to be full and slow in time with the movement. Breathing in, extending, and breathing out. On your next inhalation, keep the knees as straight as is comfortable for you, arms up and over. So ideally the legs aren't like this, this puts too much stress on your lower back. So it's better to have the knees bent over the belly buttons and then stretch through the heels. Feel the whole back of the body lengthening, shoulders soft away from your ears, so bring the shoulders away. Extend through your heels. Again, it doesn't matter how bent the knees are, that's fine. Like someone's gently pulling at your hips away from the armpits as the heels lengthen up towards the sky, opening through the back. On the exhalation, bring the arms down, bring the feet down, and just take a moment. As it were, digesting your posture, really noticing the sensations. And then we'll do a bit of core, so take the hands behind your head to support the back of the head. And as you breathe, out, lift the head, tilt the pelvis, look towards your knees. On the inhalation, bring the head back down, lift the belly button. On the exhalation, lift. So the main energy is coming through the core of your body. So the hands are just supporting your head. They're not really lifting your head. Feel the strength from the pubic bone to the bottom of your rib cage. And then on the inhalation, lifting the belly button up towards the sky, the sacrum stays on the floor. And then we'll go to the left. Lift the belly button. So really want a nice, strong core as we go about our day. So this just helps to create a bit of strength. And I'll go to the left. So do it nice and slowly, not like sometimes people do this very fast. So we're trying to really feel each movement. So as you lift, you can feel that lift and then feel that stretch. And feel the lift and feel the stretch. And then rest, release the hands, bring the arms down by the side. And just take a moment to feel the heat. Strengthen the center of your body. And then bend the arms at the elbow. Feet are hip width apart and parallel, in line with the knees, in line with the hips. And you're going to push into the upper arms, and you're slowly, and the feet, and you're slowly going to lift the lower spine, the middle of the spine to the upper spine, lifting and opening through the body. And then you're going to bring each vertebrae one at a time, and it's quite interesting just to see that. Where do the vertebrae all clump together? And that's okay to notice, and then maybe just hang out in that area a bit more. Otherwise, lifting and opening, and every time you breathe in, maybe lift a bit more, or every time you lift up, lift a bit more. And really bringing that flexibility into the spine. You want a nice flexible spine, and the whole nervous system works with a bit more ease. And then maybe on the next inhalation, we can stay lifted and open, push into the upper arms. Feel the shoulders rotating away from each other. Feel you're pushing into the elbows, the outside edge of the upper arms, into the feet. Feel the front of your body opening, opening, opening. Really feel the heart opening. It's really stretching out any hunched over postures we might unconsciously do in the day. Breathe into the front of your body. Say hello to the front of your body. And then feel that strength in the back of your body, as if someone had a giant hand behind your heart, really supporting the back of your body. Back of the body strong, so the front of the body can stay open. And then if you feel to, take the hands underneath your buttocks, fingertips pointing down towards your knees. And only if you want to do this, push into the right foot, lift the left leg up into the air. And the left foot touching the star. On the exhalation, left foot down. Push into the left foot, lift the right leg up into the air. And again, we're reaching up. Lift, 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 touching your favorite star. On the exhalation, bring the right foot down. And then gently release. And slowly bring each vertebrae back down to the earth. And just take a moment to digest that, all the different sensations. Now we'll bend the knees, hold on to the back of the knees, and we'll do some weeble wobbles. So breathing in, lift up onto your sitting bones. Breathing out, bring the spine back down. So if that's uncomfortable for you, then just rock from side to side. That's fine. But give it a go, because sometimes people think, I can't do that. You'll be surprised. Get the momentum going. Feel the spine. So this is a very good way of getting your spine, again, really energized. It's like having a free massage. You want your spine to be fully awake. And then come up to sitting. And then we're going to have the right leg like this. And the left leg goes back. And again, if that is uncomfortable, you get your cushion, put it underneath the right buttock, the leg that's like that. And you can have as many cushions as you like. Some people I know have like 6 cushions, so you can be up here. What you want is this to be comfortable. If that's not comfortable, then just come and sit cross-legged. Or you can sit with your legs out in front of you. So work out what's right for you. That is the most important thing. And sorry, let's get my wolves always clattering around. Okay, sitting and interlock your hands. And on the inhalation, lower spine forward, middle spine forward, upper spine forward, lift and open through the heart. Feel your sitting bones sinking, heart lifting up towards the sky, shoulders soft, muscles of the face soft. On the exhalation, lower spine back, middle spine back, upper spine back. Breathing in, lower spine forward, middle spine forward, upper spine forward, lift and open. Breathing out back. If it's too uncomfortable to have your hands interlocked and your arms lifted, then just take your hands down by the side. So they can be down by the side. So just again, I'm really very focused on bringing that flexibility into the spine. And on your last inhalation, keep lifting, opening. Feel that length. We spend a lot of time hunched over, so it's really nice to open through the front of your body. On the exhalation, release. Bring the right hand down behind the right buttock. Left hand's going to come around, and we'll just go round from the left knee to the right knee. Opening into that left rib cage. And on your next inhalation, push into the right hand. If you want to lift the hips, if that's not comfortable, just keep the left arm lifted. Opening. Feel that opening through the left side of your body. And if you want to just take that left hand backwards and forwards a bit, opening through the left shoulder. On the exhalation, bring the sitting bones back down. And then right hand on right knee, we're going to twist to the left. Shoulders soft. Muscles of the face soft. Sink into the sitting bones. Really feel that connection with the earth as the spine lengthens, so creating space between the vertebrae in your spine. And your ribcage is twisting around like a helix or a revolving door. Feel the ribs. So staying there as long as you need to. Keep the shoulders soft away from the ears. Shoulder blades moving back towards each other. On the inhalation, come to the center. Take the left leg out to the side. Feel the sitting bones, sitting, sinking, and then very gently leaning forward. And again, the front of the body is nice and open. So just allow the body to soften in its own time, and it doesn't matter where it goes. If it softens forward, trying to keep the body as straight as you can. Soften through the face. And staying there for as long as you need to. And when you're ready, coming back up, and we'll change sides. And again, feel that connection with the sitting bones. And if you need to sit on something underneath the left buttock, interlock the hands the other way. Normally you do it in a way that feels comfortable, so maybe do it in a way that feels a little bit more peculiar. On the inhalation, lift and open. On the exhalation, back. Breathing and lifting and opening. And back. On the inhalation, lift, stay lifted, stay roots sinking into the earth. Heart lifts up towards the sky. Soften in the shoulders if your arms are above your head. And on the exhalation, release. Bring the left hand down behind the left sitting bone. We'll take the right arm around. Lift the hip if you want to, opening into the right side of the body. Breathing in, lifting and opening. Breathing out and down. Breathing in. Breathing out. So I'm trying to slow the breath down in time with the movement. On the next inhalation, keep the hips lifted if you want to, and lift. Breathe into the right side of your body. Take the arms slightly backwards and forwards just to feel different sensations through the right rib cage, right shoulder. On the exhalation, release, come down. I'm going to twist to the right. So left hand on left knee, right hand round. And again, sitting bones sinking, top of the head lifting. That space between each vertebrae. Feel the ribs twisting round like a helix or a revolving door. Shoulders soft away from the ears. Breathe into the sides of your body. Breathe out from the sides of your body. On the inhalation, back to the center. Take the right leg out to the side. And then take the hands forward, sink the sitting bones, lengthen the body. Softening, softening. So we're trying not to do this so much. Keep the body nice and long, so it doesn't matter. Your hands could be back behind supporting the lift. You'll probably still be feeling something, or a little bit forward, or for some of us who are very flexible, then maybe you can lie on the floor, that's also fine. But really listening to your body. What does your body want to do? And bringing in the kindness. Sometimes we can get a bit, oh, I should be doing this or that. May I be filled with a gentle kindness. Breathe into the back of the body. May my adrenals be peaceful and at ease. And staying there for as long as your body needs to. Everyone has a different need. Lift the body up. Take the legs out to the side, as wide apart as you can take them. And again, maybe just sitting here supporting the body is enough for you, and that is just what is needed. For some of us, maybe we can lean forward, and now we're going to stir our giant universal cauldron of peace and ease, of kindness. So just stirring in all those, maybe you've done something kind or someone's done something kind to you. And maybe there's somewhere that you feel really peaceful. And we're just mixing all those thoughts, all those intentions, sensations that come with that, and then go the other way. Feeling into the hips, to the legs. And then you get to bathe in your universe and soften and lengthen the heart. Allow it to drop into the kindness, into the peace. Breathe into your legs, soften the shoulders, soften the face, soften the heart. And then staying there as long as you need to, otherwise we'll breathe in, come up, bring the legs, and we'll come on to all fours. So knees about hip width apart, hands hip width apart, palms nice and wide, middle finger in line with the wrist, in line with the shoulder. And we'll do a few cats. So on the inhalation, lower spine down, middle spine down, upper spine down, lift and open. On the exhalation, lower spine lifting, middle spine lifting, upper spine lifting, let the head hang. Breathing in and opening. Breathing out. And sometimes you might want to breathe in and out and do this more slowly. Oh, that's fine. Again, listening to your body, and maybe your body wants to stay in one position, like it really needs to do this, then let it do that. And if you're doing this, feel the belly button moving towards your knees, not straight down to the earth. There's a sort of angle here, otherwise it's too much for the lower spine. Or maybe we're doing this. Back of the body really needs to be open, so you can hang out here for a few breaths. Feel the lower rib cage moving towards your pubic bone. And then when you're ready, come to neutral. I'm going to curl the toes under and push back into the downward facing dog. So have the knees a bit bent to begin with. So again, the spine wants to be nice and straight. It doesn't matter how bent your knees are.
Spine straight, open through the shoulders, so you're a bit like a turtle or a tortoise, extending its head out of its shell. Nice and wide, rotate the shoulder blades away from each other. And then we will just stretch one knee at a time. Sinking the heels, lift the hips as if someone gently drawing the hips back towards the wall behind you. And then we're just going to do a bit of stomach, so have the knees hovering. If you don't want to hover, put the knees to the floor, that's fine. Always hovering, and then push back, waking up the armpits, and then bend the knees. Hover, and then push back, and then hover, or knees on the floor, depending on what you feel like. Feel that strength through the core of the body. Feel the belly button lifting up towards the sky. On the exhalation, back into the downward facing dog. And then walk your feet towards your hands. However you get there, feet hip width apart and parallel, and it doesn't matter where the arms are. You can be up here, that's fine. Just let the head hang. Bend the knees. It's really important that you keep your knees bent in this posture. Some people lock their knees or have their knees really straight but their body's dangling here. So bend the knees, really important. Keep the knees bent and allow the body to soften. And you can hang out here for as long as you need to. You can hold on to the elbows if you want. Breathe, lengthen, soften, push into the earth. And then when you're ready, push into the feet, feel that connection with the feet, and slowly uncurl the spine, one vertebrae at a time, so you don't get a head rush. And then lift up. And this is where you say yes. Yes to the day. Come up into the tiptoes if you want. And feel the yes. Shoulders soft. You can come on your heels if you need to, but just feel the energy from the feet to the fingertips. And down. Bring the arms down. Standing, knees a little bit bent again. Feel the feet pushing into the earth, top of the head, the heart lifting up towards the sky. Shoulders softening around the outside. So as you push into the earth, lifting up towards the sky. So you can stand like this in a bus queue, waiting for, if you're in a supermarket or a shop queue, standing, softening, connecting. So really bringing your yoga into the day. And then we'll do one more standing. So take that right foot back. We'll do the warrior, heels in line with each other, hands on your hips, about 3.5 feet apart with your feet, hip width apart, and you're going to slowly bend into that left knee. Hands on hips to begin with, just to wake up legs. Feel that connection with the right foot on the earth, left foot on the earth. So anything from here downwards is sinking. So like a giant root vegetable. And the roots sink, and anything from here up is lifting. And then you can bring the arms. So feel the sink and the lift as you grow. And maybe you have something you really want to do and you need that strength, that warrior-like strength for. So you can imagine that thing maybe there. And this is you, strong, ready. And just feel the connection with that energy. And as you feel it, know it, and put it somewhere in your memory bank so you can bring this out for when you next need it. And then you can bring the arms down, bring the feet together, and just take a moment to notice the difference. How does that feel? And then we'll take the left leg back, heels in line with each other, and we'll slowly bend into that right knee. Again, that left foot, if it can be on the floor, but don't worry if it can't, that's fine. Just want to get the idea of the strength sinking from the hips down and lifting up like that giant, rooted from the hips down into the feet,
Feel the heart lifting, shoulders soft. And as the body gets used to it, maybe you can sink a bit more. And really stay where your body feels like it's working, just where it needs to. So don't push it any further than it needs to. Lift, feel the strength. And bring the feet back. And standing. And then we'll come into lie in relaxation. So we'll come lie on our backs. Feet falling out to the side, palms face the ceiling. Again, this is a point where you want to get really comfortable. So if you're at home, maybe have a cushion behind the head, blanket, something to cover the eyes. Palms face the ceiling. And taking a moment to check in. How does the body feel now? What feels different? Feel that connection with the earth. And on every exhalation, the body letting go back into the earth. Bring your awareness to your feet, softening. To the calves and the shins, letting go. To the thighs, front of the thighs, back of the thighs. To the pelvis, the hips, the sacrum, softening. Your earth center connecting with the earth. To the lower back and the belly. Letting go. Through to the rib cage, the lungs, the heart center and the center of the chest. Letting go. The shoulders, the upper arms, forearms and the hands. To the neck and the throat, around the head to the muscles of the face. The whole body letting go. And then if you feel to offer the fruits of your practice to all beings, then we can say, or maybe you know a certain person or some people who need some extra support, or maybe you need it for yourself. May all beings be peaceful and at ease. And sending that out like you're a giant lighthouse, radiating. May all beings be peaceful and at ease. And you can do that for as long as you feel to. Otherwise, taking a full and deep breath in. On the exhalation, bending the knees. Rolling over onto whatever side of the body is comfortable for you. Extending that top leg out, push the body up. And we'll come to sit in the sitting. So whatever comfortable position is comfortable for you. Bring your hands to your heart. Allow the mind to sink down into your heart center. And thinking of something or the many things that you're grateful for. And breathe that gratitude through the body, through the heart. How does it feel to be grateful? So it's not a thought, but a felt sense of gratitude. And gently opening the eyes when you're ready. Thank you.